Welcome back.
NicknLex here.
Hey, everyone.
How's it going? So, tonight,
Yes.
I'm super excited. I think I've never seen Pink Floyd playing as young guys.
As we're about to see them now.
In 1980. This is from August 9th, 1980. And I can't wait to check this out. There is some. John was the person that sponsored this video, so thank you so much, John, for reaching out to us. And there's some text, and I would really like to read this. You want to read? You want to do the honors?
Sure.
Because it's just very, very special. So if you want to go ahead.
Okay, so John is the first-time supporter on the channel, so thank you very much. He said, "Greetings from the Sooner State. I love what you guys have been doing lately. I know how much you guys dig Pink Floyd, and they're my #1 band ever. I do hope you do a live reaction of Pulse on your Patreon one of these days. However, I digress. I have a gem for you to check out. It is one of my favorite live tracks from them. This tasty morsel is from the Wall Tour 80 to 81. This performance of Young Lust was shot and recorded on August 9th, 1980, and can be found on their 2-CD set, Is There Anybody Out There? The Wall Live 1980 to 81. What makes this performance especially tasty is the collaboration between Gilmour and Waters on stage at the height of their tumultuous relationship. I hope you will check it out and give your 2 cents on the number. The grainy presentation really gives it character." And then I love this. "The link for this delectable delight can be found here." So thank you very much,
Thank
John,
you.
from Norman. Thank you very, very much. We appreciate you really just going out of your way to first send us an email to try to figure out how to get this reaction on the channel, and then going through some hoops. So really, really thank you very much for that. And of course, when we saw what it was, we were especially excited to do this because I love The Wall so much. We love The Wall together as a couple. It was one of the things that like kind of attracted us to each other.
Pink Floyd.
To begin with, Pink Floyd.
I think that both of us were big fans of this band, and we've been from the first day of knowing each other. We were like, "Oh, you're into Pink Floyd, me too." And then the Dark Side of the Moon came on, and we knew the lyrics. So you don't really meet a lot of people in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, who listen to this music. So I think
such depth. You know,
and
they
then
might know the surface level.
Right,
but.
And then remember that there was this band and they wanted me to learn this song.
Yes, I was going to mention that when we moved to Florida, of course, we had been a couple there for a while. We moved to Florida, and Nick was auditioning for this band, and this was on their set list. So did you end up learning?
Yeah,
you did.
I
okay.
did.
Yeah. So
and it was a bizarre track because it's a good track to play live.
Yeah. And I was surprised when I saw that on the list. I'm like, oh my gosh, like who even.
But it took me very long. I remember that when I learned this, I didn't have those bending. Those bends were still like a far cry. Like I got those maybe like 5 years ago because I really practiced David Gilmour.
That's very true.
And then there's like some videos, if you want to look at them, John, on the channel. They're kind of hidden. It's kind of, you have to type in NicknLex guitar, and there's a solo by the dog solo is very good from Animals. But but it's just like, I really want to see this because
me too.
Especially, I mean, David, we have seen some really old footage of David Gilmour and the band as a whole, the one in Pompeii.
That's what I was going to say.
That's the only footage that I know of them young. That's more from the 70s. And then everything else is like Pulse and stuff. So I've never really seen them at the height of their career. Because The Wall, I think, was like when they were like the biggest. After Wish You Were Here and Dark Side, and then The Wall, where that's like, whoa. Yeah. And then kind of like, it kind of like ended after that. It was like the final cut, and then they stopped.
Yeah.
But I guess at that point
let's see why. Let's see if we can sense something here, because they've both been very adamant in their stand of never playing with this person ever again. So
it's because there's too much talent.
There's too much talent.
There can only be one.
That's true. That's very true. It was a miracle that they found each other, but it was also hard for each of them to swallow,
Yeah.
I think. So,
I know.
all right, let's go. I have it pulled up here. And again, this is the version that John wanted. So super excited to do this for you, John. Thank you.
This is called Young Lust.
Ooh, I love this song. Wow, look at him.
That's bass line.
Yeah.
I'm just a newborn, a stranger in this town.
That voice of David.
Where have all the good times? Who's gonna show this stranger around? I need a girl in my I need a girl in someone in this desert land. Made me feel like a real man. In this rock and roll refugee.
My skin
Yeah.
is like,
Oh my God.
Baby, set me free. I need a girl that will walk. I need a girl.
woo!
All right.
Ooh,
Richard.
cowbell.
Richard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I need a girl that will walk. I need a girl that
Wow. A Wawa.
Yeah.
Woo! I I'm so happy they included that.
No.
We have a phone call from Mr. Floyd to Mr. Floyd to accept the charges. Yeah.
Man, this was so
That was
good.
really good.
I paused it because I saw that in the video here. There's another track. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, let's so it's over here.
Let's see.
There you go. So you paused it. Why?
Yeah, because there's 2 tracks here, and I didn't want to get 2 copyright claims.
Oh, okay.
So is there anybody out there was gonna
Yeah.
play?
Yeah.
And I just for copyright
Yeah,
purpose.
yeah,
So that's why
smart.
I paused it
Okay.
earlier. It was another like 30, well, not that much, like 20 seconds. But man, just amazing.
That was
just amazing.
That was really good.
The bass line. The bass line. It's such a fun song, and it doesn't really sound like Pink Floyd. It's like this other thing in their catalog. It's
like funky.
It
like
doesn't really
even
sound...
at a time the keys a little bit of like a honky tonk
Yes,
kind of, and I've always
totally.
liked that about this song, and I've always yes, it stands out, but it also fits so perfectly when you're listening to the full album. It's like you're kind of even looking forward to that song. That's how I used to feel.
It's so funny every time because The Wall is it has so many moments of orchestral stuff, and it's very cinematic. And then when this song came in, it almost seemed like you were listening to a different band in the movie when we were watching. I remember in the movie, watching the movie, it was almost like there was a different band playing this song. And then it got pulled out to anybody out there, and The Trial, and those, again, very epic songs, very orchestral. So this was almost like, I don't even know how they put this in the album, but it works well in the whole scheme of it, of the whole album.
Yeah.
But also separately, just as a tune, it's like, I don't know if this would be a good introduction to Pink Floyd to someone who does not like the theatrics and all that stuff. You know,
like
that
the
Pink Floyd,
psychedelic part of it.
because it's a very like you said, honky tonk, bluesy, funky song.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
And
I loved watching them. Oh, when they got to the microphone together, my skin just because I've never actually seen that
sing together.
I mean, just but not so visually apparent, and I think they use the same mic because it probably sounds better instead of Roger having his own. I don't know why they chose that.
Now I guess it's just a thought, because maybe at that time there was tension, but nobody really knew.
Yeah.
And now that we've known about this so long,
it was so
it's kind of
nice.
weird to see that they're so close together singing to the same mic. I love it. I wish they would have never gotten this ego trip, which is kind of like a loss for us, because I would have loved to have Roger in Momentary Lapse of Reason, but there would be no Momentary Lapse of Reason.
Right.
I think that the reason the band got separated is because the final cut was more like a Roger Waters solo album, and the band was like, well, I don't want to do that, So I think there was the kind of like the clashing of egos and talents, and that's what kind of like
Yeah, I know.
Unfortunately.
I know.
And
But
then you
I
can
think
say,
so many-
well, it's Roger's fault, but you can also say it's the band's fault. It just happens.
I know.
It happens
I
in the
know.
best bands.
It does. But I think it just leaves us all fans with this heartbreak, The first comment in this video, I'd pay to have David and Roger sing Young Lust at the same mic just one more time, And then also happiness is seeing Dave and Roger share a microphone. It's literally like, and it was the first thing that I thought, and it literally makes my skin crawl just thinking about it again, because it's just that it's
and
missing in our lives.
Yeah,
you know?
even that says here the bass line is everything in this album. The bass is wicked, definitely better than in the You moved
Oh,
it
sorry.
when I was reading.
Sorry.
It's better than the album version.
Yeah. The bass
And-
is wicked, definitely better than the album version. Yeah.
And then everyone is talking about David and Roger, but then just listen to Rick solo.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, you were like listening to the cowbell, and I was like, Richard.
Yeah.
You
I was
always
he-
do that. You always do like you focus on other stuff.
Yeah,
than
that's
me.
not the most obvious.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I like to hear what's going on in the background.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
obviously I can listen to Richard's solo and I can see him, which by the way, he was doing something totally different than what we
Yeah,
were
it was
listening
not
to.
really,
So
like, in
I was
sync
also kind of not
sometimes.
enjoying that fact, but I do often, you're right, do that. I just kind of like, okay, obviously the guitar solo is happening. What else is everyone doing right now? I like to kind of go back and listen to what's happening behind what you're supposed to hear. I don't know why. I love doing that.
That's your style.
Yeah, I like that. Anyway,
This was great. This was a great video. It was a great suggestion.
Wonderful
I think.
request.
Thank you, John, so much. First time supporting us on the channel. I hope it's
Yes.
not the last time. And with something, it's so funny because I think not a lot of people have ever suggested Pink Floyd. I think this is
no.
our first Pink Floyd sponsored video ever.
Mauricio.
Yeah.
Mauricio has done a few.
But was it
Floyd
Roger
tracks.
Waters?
Yes, Roger Waters.
But that's Roger
With no,
Waters.
but also Pink Floyd. The very, very few Pink Floyd that we've ever done, I can tell you because I remember very vividly that he requested this, and it was very early on in the channel. Two Suns in the Sunset,
Oh, from the final cut. Okay.
and yeah, that's it. That's literally it. The other Floyd that we've done is because we've showed it
did
to
it.
each other, or
Yeah,
we've
yeah,
done
yeah.
it with each other.
That's kind of
Yeah,
sad. We
I
should do
know.
more Pink Floyd. But it's also because we do know most of the Pink
Mm-hmm,
Floyd. We
Joe also included a Pink Floyd track in a marathon,
Yeah.
but you know the fact
there's
that we're
only
like,
a couple of albums that
Yeah.
we've never listened to because they're just so old.
yeah,
And it was before that. Before the lineup, this
yes,
lineup, you know.
And we've done some full albums of Pink Floyd on
Yeah,
Patreon.
we did the first album. We did
Saucerful
Saucerful
of
of
Secrets.
Secrets. We should do Metal,
Yeah.
which you love.
We've been dying.
And then
people.
also the one that's a movie soundtrack.
More.
More. Is it more or more?
I think it's more.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. But the one with the cow, I would love to do.
Yeah.
That one is so weird because I bought the cassette or the CD, I don't remember. And I put it on and it was just not what I wanted it to be. It wasn't Animals. It wasn't Dark Side of the Moon. And at that age, it was just too much. It was just some weird.
It was not what you wanted
Music.
to hear at the time.
And
you know,
then
that's
I-
perfectly said.
So that's basically, I never gave it a
Yeah.
chance afterwards. And I would love to listen to it because I'm sure it's amazing.
Yeah.
So
I mean-
Adam Mother or something.
Adam Hart Mother, yeah. Let's do it.
Let's
you
do
guys
it.
follow us on Patreon if you want to see those full albums. You can unlock them for the price of a cup of coffee. You know, we've got over 80 full albums on there, so we would love to have you guys over there sharing our community.
My God.
Oh, bro.
We have a video here. Oh my God. That has a
Comfortably Numb
250,000.
Pulse Live.
Yeah, 250,000 views. I think that's our most watched video.
Like reaction video for sure. Well, the Spanish ones get that. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, John. Please, guys, don't feel like we've listened to Pink Floyd before. You know, clearly this was a totally new experience for us, listening to a song that we've already heard, but still can be a wonderful reaction. So
Yeah.
don't shy away from Floyd. We would love more Floyd from you guys. And of course, we'll bring you some more. Please subscribe. Please like the video. Leave a comment. We love you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.